Welcome to the second series of the Little Bean podcast, where every episode feels like a warm hug, reminding us that we're not alone in this roller coaster of parenthood. I'm your host, Sarah Baldock, a mum to 3 amazing boys, as well as a newborn and family photographer. I've been so lucky to join hundreds of families on their parenthood journey and capture their most precious memories. Along the way, we've laughed through so many different topics around parenthood, and I thought it would be great to bring them to life in my podcast. The aim of the Little Bean podcast is to show mums and dads that you're not alone. I can pretty much guarantee everything that you are feeling at various points in your journey, we've all been there. So together, let's navigate the highs and lows of being a mum and dad, from the first moment you find out you're pregnant, right up to when your babies are taller than you and embarking on their own journeys. Let's cozy up and share stories about all sorts of topics, from little ones first cuddly to the evolving themes of family board games, from the first books they won't let you stop reading, to the once beloved TV shows that used to be on permanent repeat and are now a thing of the past. Yes, Peppa Pig. Every little change marks another page turned in our family story. Yet with each soft goodbye, there's an exciting new hello. We're here to share these moments and to show you that you are not alone. It can sometimes feel like you are the only one riding these waves of emotions, but trust me, you're not. You're doing a fantastic job. Through the laughter and the tears, it's your love that makes this journey so incredibly special. Let's cherish each moment together. So recently, we were all sitting in the lounge having a cheeky Saturday tea on our laps and looking for a film we could all watch. Easy, I hear you say. Well, not so easy after all. If I found something that one would watch, then the other 2 groaned, or one said, I've already seen that. We got there in the end, but I have realised that I had to put my level of negotiation skills up significantly just to watch something on TV. Anyway, it got me thinking about TV and how it changes and shapes our lives, both when we were young and also now we are parents and our little ones are growing up. One minute you're knee-deep in Peppa Pig episodes, complete with muddy puddles. Then before you know it, you're navigating the universe with the Avengers. It's a journey that's sweet, a tad bittersweet, and filled with endless remote control searches. It's another one of those emotional roller coasters. So I remember the days when my boys were very young. The soundtrack to our lives was a series of cartoon theme songs. My eldest found his first TV love with Big Barn Farm. I vividly remember when I was pregnant with my second son, moments of cuddling on the sofa with my oldest son resting his head on my bump while Petal the piglet, Gobo the goat, Dash the donkey and Digger the puppy got up to all sorts of antics in Big Barn Farm. I think my memories might be slightly clouded, as rather than spending hours quietly watching Big Barn Farm, it was more like 5 minutes calm and then 2 hours of chaos as he dashed around being a toddler again. Oh well, those memories of moments of calm are still precious though. As little ones grow, so do their tastes in TV shows. I can still see the shift from the innocent escapades of Fireman Sam to the more thrilling adventures. Saturday mornings were a sacred time of cartoons, laughter and staying cosy in our pyjamas way past breakfast. Mind you, it was never quite the same as it was for me with Noel Edmonds and the multicoloured swap shop. It's a shame that the tradition of dedicated Saturday morning TV has all but vanished, with streaming platforms changing how and when we watch our favourite shows. Oh, I'm sounding like my mum again. But it's not just about letting TV help you out. Okay, hands up, who's used TV as a quick distraction so we can have a quick shower, get dressed in peace, or get dinner started? It can't just be me, can it? Over the years, I've learned that TV is also a fantastic way to spend quality time together. Watching a show or a movie isn't just about keeping the little ones occupied. It's about sharing stories, experiencing adventures, and seeing the world through different perspectives together. Those shared moments become precious memories, the ones that we look back on and smile. Talking of TV memories, I've just seen the trailer for the new Doctor Who series coming out in May. I am so excited. Doctor Who is one of those things that definitely stands the test of time. Which was your Doctor Who? Mine was between Tom Baker and Peter Davison. But I must admit to having a rather soft spot for David Tennant too. And who remembers hiding behind the sofa when Doctor Who was on, as it seemed so scary? Now, the giant plastic spider that was thrown on from stage left is somewhat left behind with the fantastic CGI these days. The boys all love Doctor Who. Don't get me wrong, they've also hidden behind the cushion or behind me when there's a scary bit. But it's almost like a rite of passage, and they all love it equally now. It's one of those things we all watch and absolutely love. So roll on, May! Star Wars is another franchise that the boys all love, and so do I. I remember going to see the original Star Wars films, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, with my mum. And so taking the boys to watch the new releases was so magical. We all love Star Wars, and with all the spin-offs on Disney+, we're in our element. It's what we class as perfect Saturday evening TV. The evolution of TV habits is quite fascinating. Remember when music TV like Top of the Pops was an event in itself? Now my boys can stream their favourite music videos anytime they want. I do love the fact that my oldest two sons still listen to classic music, mainly due to the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, but I'm still happy. The instant access is wonderful, but it makes you nostalgic for the anticipation of waiting for your favourite show to air just once a week. Oh, I'm sounding old again. Then, of course, there's the first cinema trips. The little one's excitement at the thought of popcorn and chocolate while sitting in giant chairs where your feet barely reach the end of the chair. It doesn't get much better than that. Each of my boys had a memorable first movie at the cinema. For my oldest, it was Cars and good old Lightning McQueen, Mater and Mac. For my middle son, Despicable Me 2 with the brilliant minions brought out laughs and joy that only a room full of children can appreciate. And then for my youngest, it was the Shaun the Sheep movie. That was his first big screen experience. There's something magical about watching their faces light up in the dim glow of the cinema, the big screen making everything feel like an adventure. We all still love going to the cinema together now, and as long as we can find a movie we all agree on, it's a perfect family trip. The best bit is watching the trailers, where we all vote either for or against going to see each one. And while TV series and home movies are great, these cinema outings remind us that sometimes getting out of the house and making an event of it can be just as magical. It's a way to break the routine, indulge in some popcorn, and enjoy the storytelling on a grand scale. Movies and shows reflect the passing of time. They grow with our little ones, from animated cartoons to more sophisticated series, mirroring their understanding and interests. Each new preference, from superheroes to sci-fi, marks a step in their growth. And while it's a little emotional seeing how fast they grow, it's also incredibly rewarding. I feel really emotional now with my oldest son as he's starting to watch more scary movies, and I've never been good at scary movies. I'm still traumatised from going to watch Silence of the Lambs at the cinema with my friend in 1981. I spent most of the time with my hand over my eyes. Needless to say, the scary movies are definitely a dad and son occasion. I'll stick to Disney and Barbie. TV is almost like an interactive 3D growth chart. Watching how our children's preferences evolve over the years is a reminder of the journey we're on together. It's not just about shows themselves, but about the moments we share watching them, the discussions they spark, and the connections they foster. So yes, while I won't miss the endless repeats of certain pig-themed cartoons, I'll always treasure the memories we made from sitting in front of the TV together, and equally, I look forward to the moments that we'll share in the future. Just not the scary ones. So that brings us to the end of another heartwarming episode here at the Little Bean Podcast. It's always a joy to share this journey with you, watching our little ones grow up into their big, bold selves. I love hearing about how you navigate the joys and the challenges of watching your little ones grow, your stories, your tips and your tricks. So please, feel free to post your experiences, and don't forget to share this podcast with other mums and dads who are riding the same emotional roller coaster. It's a beautiful reminder that they're not alone. Together we've got this. Together we can embrace the challenges and cherish the moments of parenthood with fun and laughter. So remember, Keep cherishing those precious moments, and above anything else, you're doing an incredible job.